phrase Protoss versus Terran. I think he plays Protoss versus Terran. Not too sure though. Avi-Love, he's really good. He's a Zerg player.
He's also been around for a million billion years, so he's seen it all.
Yeah, he's seen it all. And then SPX is my 2019 like most improved player. Like
Oh, really?
He improved considerably in Terran versus Terran. So he's really good. And then our last player, who's the last one?
Last player. Ooh, whoa, where am I clicking here?
Oh, La Abuela.
La Abuela.
La
That's
Abuela.
right.
He took out TT1 in NA versus SA. And also,
The God.
La Abuela, I've seen him take out Dandy a couple times. So actually, if La Abuela gets Protoss versus Terran, I think he's got a real good shot getting out. Now, I haven't seen his Protoss versus Zerg, but really, I think anybody in this group can make it out. So it's going to be exciting. And of course, there's Terran, so I'm always happy.
Yeah, more Terrans, so we get expert analysis here, but also, I think for me, the question mark is it legit for SPX, right? Because I thought the same thing that you did. He really killed it last season of BSL. Also just on ladder, he was just doing very, very well. But, is it going to stick? Because I haven't actually seen SPX play in a while.
Yeah, and I haven't been playing, so
Okay.
I'm not too sure how he is. But he was really good for me versus SPX. He's like hit or miss. If he's on, you're going to lose. But if he's off, it's going to be pretty ugly. So hopefully he's on, because I really like SPX, and I think he can make it for sure.
Okay, well, let's see. Our first map is, as always, Crossing Field, and so that's going to be map 1 of the final group in the round of 24 BSL Season 8. So let's do it. I think. There we go. All right, it's time. Made by Waldstein. I forgot that. Anyway, in the upper left-hand corner, in the red, from Norge, it's Madinho.
In the bottom right, we've got the orange Zerg. It is Avi-Love. And now that I'm seeing the clan tags, they're both in the same clan. So you would imagine that they probably play against each other a lot. So we could see. Oh, God.
What are we doing here? Okay, I'm watching.
What are we doing?
All right, where's the SCV? Is it leaving? Your discretion is advised.
Okay, so this could be something special that we're going to see from Madinho. Yeah. But this could also be mind games. Oh, well, one professional. Who's a professional?
An enthusiast. Okay.
Oh.
I think that's probably fair. So, I don't know. I was waiting for it. I was like, well, are we going to have an 8 racks? No, we're already one SCV too far. A supply depot? That's not supposed to be there. So, I don't know. This could be mind games. You're right.
Yeah, it's got to be mind games, right? They're in the same team. I imagine that they have to have played versus each other quite a bit. Now, this map, I'm actually happy that BSL used this map, because when I first saw it, I thought to myself, Terran vs. Protoss, nightmare. But the more I played it, the more I liked it. And Terran vs. Zerg has had a lot of good games on here. I'm remembering a game of Flash versus Larva, literally coming down like the last 2 minutes. Like, it was just like queens, like killing everything.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. So really excited for this map. And I wonder if Madinho is going to go bio, or are we going to see mech? You know, I talked about how I really think 1-1-1 is going to come back, because I thought the Goliath build was kind of a flash in the pan. But because I've never seen Madinho play, maybe we're going to see something crazy like Reyes. Maybe we're going to see Goliath, some type of variation of the Goliath build.
Why do we like? I was gonna say, so these guys literally live right next door to each other. We double checked our geography, because I'm American, so I need some help with that. But their countries, I think Avi-Love is Danish and Matt is from Norway, so obviously they are very, very close together. So no excuses for the latency, my friends. Both players scouting each other, obviously, correctly. Drone gets out alive. And what do we think about these back naturals, Nyokin?
Well, they're great. Free base for Terran. It can't get harassed. You can skip Marines. Now, my real question is, because you have the ramp, because you're going to be able to defend minimally, are we going to see delayed mech? We've seen that more often. Avi-Love's going to take an instant third hatch. This is one of the reasons I don't like playing Terran vs. Zerg here, because all of a sudden you face 3 hatch Muta, you can't punish it at all. So this is going to be rough for Madinho, and we do see gas going down for Madinho, so this could be delayed mech. Now, I talk about this a lot. If you go delayed mech, you better be prepared for lurkers, or at least think about them, because most of the time as Terran, you just go straight Goliath, right? You build turrets. Well, guess what? Unless you got scans, you ain't seeing those lurkers. So you almost always die to lurkers if you do this. So Madinho, it also got scouted by the drone. If I was Avi-Love in this position, I would probably instantly go lurkers, because this really looks like it is going to be delayed mech. But he is building Marines constantly, so this could just be fast eBay.
Yeah, so at least from what I was expecting, I was like, wait a second, so how much do you show, right? Because you've got to worry about both the drone, which you've already gotten rid of, and this Overlord coming in. And I don't think it's a big surprise to see the base in the back natural, like you said, free base for Terran. But if the Overlord can maybe get in here, I guess maybe you don't want to sacrifice the Overlord. But there's a lot of important stuff to watch out for, like, A, is he still getting gas? And, you know, if this is mech, then obviously that's a nice thing to know as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and like I said, just seeing that gas timing, if I was Zerg in this position, you know, I'm a Terran player, so I know, like, you wouldn't get gas this early. I would 100% of the time go lurkers here. So I am curious how Madinho is going to transition. Is he just going to go Goliath anyways? Is it going to be 1-1-1? Is it going to be Vessels? If he goes Goliath and Avi-Love goes lurkers, this game's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, tell me more about this flash in the pan, because I see way too many. Mind was the guy that did this in KSL, where he comes out and he's like, there's a Goliath build that I do versus Zerg, and dies with it over and over again. It sucked. And I'm like, wait a second. Because, like, you know, back in my day, like I'm talking like a couple years ago, we were doing like mass Goliath, like 5 factory cheesy stuff like that. And I was like, okay, all right, this is definitely going out of fashion. But nowadays, with 1-1-1 kind of gone away with, why is that going to be coming back?
Well, Goliath play came in because people were blind countering the 1-1-1. But if you go Goliath, Mutiling is not good for squad. You get +1 armor, you just shred everything. You also have so many units. Like, you can build so many Goliaths, you just move out and kill them. So, but then everybody started playing Goliath build. So now it's time to go for 1-1-1. And this Overlord, it did see the starport.
Yeah.
So this is great for Avi-Love. Loses his Overlord, but he saw starport, and he now knows that this is 1-1-1. But this is going to be somewhat delayed 1-1-1. It's going to be more powerful because he got the econ going much faster. But Avi-Love has a third base much faster.
Yeah.
So he should be good to go.
He's got 3 bases on location with a lair, Hydrogen, Evo chamber, and he's getting upgrades.
Yeah, he already has evolution chamber. So he's going to match the +1 timing of Madinho. And actually, it's going to be ahead because the eBay is not up just yet. And even though people talk about how 2-hatch just beat 1-1-1 for the longest time, I was always a big fan of players going 3-hatch, big econ, just overwhelm them with Sauron Zerg. That's most likely what we're going to see here. Hydrogen coming up also. I really think that even though this is a Spire, we're probably going to see a lot of Hydra Lurker. You know, since coming back, I run into Hydra Lurker like almost every game, Terran versus Zerg. I don't know what has happened. Like, I feel like I'm just facing in control every game. It's just Hydra Lurker every time.
They run up your ramp and you're like, why is that here?
Like, I move out with 5 Rex. I'm expecting, like, you know, like 3-4 lurkers. It's like 15 lurkers. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, do you have anything else? You scan them, no hive, no nothing. It's just 15 lurkers.
Look, I mean, they're good. You know why? Your opponent's going to mech. You know it this early. Lurker aspect is halfway done, Nyogen.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is lurkers, and it would have instantly killed Goliath build. But still, this is going to be a good counter to what Madinho's doing. He didn't build that many barracks. Also, I mean, the Sim City's a little off. I'm a little worried that maybe he won't build barracks because you can't build them right next to each other immediately. Sometimes that affects my play a little bit. But a drop actually coming out. I'm surprised that he's going for this, especially since the Spire's already done. But there's no Overlords in vision. He is going to find access to bottom middle, skirts around the Overlord and Link. And this is Avi-Love going hardcore on the upgrades. Double evolution chamber, one at the back. So this really could be Hydra Lurker that I've been seeing every single game.
Yeah, and this is even with 1-1-1. Like,
what happened to the dropship? Did it just get picked off? I don't see it
by
anywhere.
what?
I don't see it.
Oh, it came back. It came back to the base. It retreated. Okay, I was like,
oh. I was like, no way.
I was like, there's no way he got a Spire just to build 2 Scourge to kill a dropship when it came down there. I was like, look, we all have big brains, but they're not that big. So Anyway, we're not going to see a drop across the map, and that actually would have been a pretty good idea, I thought. But you are really thinning out your forces, and you do not have a lot of info. Like we're not scanning to find out. Actually, I guess he did scan once.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what he scanned, but we have tons and tons of turrets in our main. 9 turrets in total, and I don't see a single muta. Okay, there's mutas at the top. 4 mutas, so not a big commitment from Avi-Love. So building these turrets actually really does hurt Madinho, but having the back expansion so fast, not really going to hurt him as much as
Wow,
it
we're
could
going
have been.
Queen's Nest already.
Dude. Okay, we are getting Ling upgrades. I'm actually surprised that we weren't getting any Hydra upgrades, but Queen's Nest coming down. Now, will it be for Queens? Because I've seen this a few times where 111's coming. All you need is enough queens to kill the tanks. You get 3 queens, 4 queens, broodling them, all of a sudden, it's just pure bio versus Hydra Lurker. You're not winning versus Hydra Lurker.
No, it turns out that is quite bad, but it's an instantaneous layer, so we are going all the way up. It's not just for queens, but I agree. Like, it's certainly not bad, and especially if you're going up against these big bio balls, even in snare can just be fantastic. So
yes,
let's keep an eye on there. I mean, queens are always the unit I want but never get. And this is actually quite a big Terran army. What are we at for upgrades? We're at 1 +1? Yeah, okay, so we just finished +1. We're getting +2 on the way. And there's no tanks out yet, but the first one's on the way.
Yeah, we've got 2.5 groups of bio, quite a lot. Ooh, is this going to be a mech switch? Remember, I was talking about we didn't see a lot of barracks. It's still only 3. Now, I don't know how Avi-Love knows to move in, but he comes in, sees second factory. I would be thinking that this is going to be a mech switch. Oh, no, it's not. Second +1 or second weapon upgrade coming.
Yeah, but that makes the factory also a little bit strange there. Because usually, back in the day when you would start bio, you would hard switch into mech. You float 5 barracks and then you build 5 factories, right? And then like later on, players have like figured out how to switch into it more slowly. I don't know if that's really what we're seeing right now. Ultra Den already on the way, or Cavern, whatever you want to call it. And are we going to see the completion of these upgrades before this bio hits? Almost.
Yeah, +2 is halfway done. You're really not going to just start barging into these lurkers. So there is a real chance that Madinho just fights +2 in a minute. And somehow, Avi-Love has gotten up this 4th base. So this is going to be 4 gas Zerg unhindered with Ultraless Cavern up.
Oh, we stimming. Down at the 6 o'clock location, there's also a drop coming in. The Scourge is chasing, but there's only 1 Scourge. There's not a second one. You got to have the buddy system there. So the drop lands, starts to kill drones almost immediately. So Avi-Love's being pulled in a bunch of different directions. Mutas come back, they kill the dropship, but not before almost every drone goes down. Tragedy.
Yeah, but Avi-Love does cleans it up. Meanwhile, 4th base is going to go down. Great multitasking from Madinho, but that's a lot of lurkers. But I don't think they're going to be able to fend off this amount of Marines. So Madinho doing a lot of damage. She's got to be careful.
Oh, no. On the ramp, the lurker spine's running through everything. There are a few Zerglings there. That's going to allow them to clean this bio ball up, but at what cost, right? The base still goes down. And so even though Mad loses everything and goes down to 74 supply, he is hard switching to mech behind this.
Yeah, 5 factories, 6 factories coming up for him. But the problem for him is normally when you're facing, normally when you're 5-raxing or something, Zerg has a lot of pressure on them. They can't afford to get upgrades. They got to get their defilers out in time.
Right.
They put down their evolution chamber like right when the hive completes. So you have even upgrades, even at 0-0 for a lot of the game. That's not the case this time. Avi-Love has +2 already, and we have no upgrades on mech. So these Lings and Hydras, they really should just maul through any mech units.
Well, that's the other thing is that he got, Mad got +2 weapons for bio.
Yeah.
And I guess he canceled it. Or is he still getting it? No,
he did cancel.
Okay, so that makes sense. I was going to say, like, what do you do with +2? Well, here we go. There's those 15 lurkers you were talking about with tons of Lings on top. Probably not now the time to move in, but at least there's vessels to clear this up with siege tanks.
Yeah, so now Avi-Love does see that there's a lot of tanks. I don't think he can really confirm that it's a mech switch just yet, other than seeing that factory that I talked about.
He sees the barracks floating.
Oh, he does see the barracks.
Yeah.
So now he does know that it is a mech
Oh,
switch.
we going for it. Ling's getting on top of the siege tanks, but there's too much bio.
Yep. but I still love Avi-Love's position. The first couple ultras coming out with +4 armor
Oh my
versus
God.
+0.
Oh my God.
Like vultures already did no damage. They actually are going to deal negative damage. Now they're like not a unit. Like you just lay the mines and you just might as well suicide them. I don't even think they 2-shot lings at this point because of how heavily upgraded the lings are.
Yeah, the links are going to be 2-2.
Yeah.
3-2 actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, we're gonna see lings overrun vultures.
Oh God, this is even for this early in the game. This is a lot of units, and Avi-Love taking top middle, like he's gonna get that for free. There's no way that Madinho can move out right now. His supply is pretty high, 125 to 118. But when you're mech switching, you want to be almost maxed at this point. So Avi-Love really killing it in the macro, and I'm so worried for Madinho that he's never gonna get another base.
What an enthusiast build this is. I mean, he got maybe a little bit greedy early on, but let's check the bottom 6 o'clock. The vultures run in, vultures run out. You can't explain that. The vulture or the Mutas doing a perfect job defending what is a 6th base for Avi-Love.
Whoa, wait a minute. Is this a different crossing fields? These bases usually didn't have ramps like this.
Wait, yeah, no, you're right. This is the wrong version. Okay, so apparently they made a different version for this map, which is they're gonna get fined by our commissioner 0. Yeah. Give their prize pool to charity or something. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, look, they're both playing on the map, so that means it's even, right?
Yeah.
Not really, but we'll let it slide just this one. So anyway, Mad needs another base, and he's gonna try to take it at the 7 o'clock location. But I don't know if that's gonna last very long, because if you look on the other side, not only do we have 6 more ultras on the way, we're getting Overlord speed. I think we're gonna go drop after this too, but it is just so much Zerg out there.
Yeah, Zerg is starting to get speed on his overlords, so he is going to get dropped pretty soon too. Now, Madinho hasn't taken any damage, so he does have a lot of tanks right now. He does have +1, slowly building up his vessel count. And because it's a 2-player map, you split the map, you're just always going to trade better than Zerg. So, in theory, if Madinho just camps it out,
Yeah,
he's in a good position. The onus is on Zerg to attack.
Yeah.
You know, I'm good friends with Rhett. He always hated how I played, where I would just take my side, never attack. We play Circuit Breaker. All I'm doing is trying to deny mid bases. That's all Madinho has to do. Deny one of these mid bases, he's gold.
well, he's laying a lot of mines, and so surely those are gonna get insane value. But can he actually get in here? I mean, yeah, this is where this weird version of the map is gonna play a little bit rough, because those are low ground bases.
Yeah, but if Madinho can get on the high ground, he should be able to just shell it for free. But Ultras have other ideas. They're just going to clean up these Vultures. Like I said, Vultures deal, they're +5 already.
Oh my
16
God.
minutes. To give you a comparison, when I 5-Rex mech switch, I'm feeling pretty good if I'm hitting +2 weapon on Terran at 17, 18 minutes. So he's already ahead of that timing. So this is just big play from Avi-Love, and I just don't see any of these bases ever dying. Ultras are so ridiculous.
Yeah, and actually, in fact, those wounded ultras you see weren't damaged by units. They ran into a mine earlier on. Did he individually irradiate each muta? Like, I think he just had that many irradiates or something. But gets rid of a few of the mutas. The ultras are still dumb, but they're gonna save this base down here. So mission accomplished.
This is so many ultras. 11 ultras. 11. There's the queens.
Whoa!
And like I was saying earlier, you don't need 100 queens. You just need enough queens to kill all or the majority of the tanks. Look how many tanks there are at bottom. 9. We have 8 queens.
9 tanks.
1 tank left over. It's game over.
Okay, well, there are more
yeah,
tanks.
There are more.
behind that,
Madinho has so many tanks, but this is 5 base Zerg, 5 or 6 base Zerg, 6 gas Zerg.
That's right.
Crazy.
Oof. I mean, we're starting to get Goliath's Charon boosters just finished, so at least they'll be able to find the queens, or it's gonna be hard for the queens to get in range of the tanks. Well, let's see, we're stimming up the ramp.
Get those over.
Yeah, what are those guys doing there? I mean, at least they have speed, but Marines have speed too. So what's Avi-Love's plan? I mean, he has 3K minerals. He's getting dropped finally. I think he actually even built more queens, if I wasn't mistaken there. But he's just got quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. A full control group of queens. Actually, more than a control group of queens.
Yeah, he's got 15 queens, banking up that energy. Some of them already have 150 energy. I think drops is definitely the move here. He's got complete control of the map right now.
Yeah.
If I was Zerg, as soon as I see Terran even think about moving across the map, they're getting dropped. But Madinho, he knows that. He has a lot of turrets set up. I saw a huge blob of Goliath in the main, but it looks like they're moving out. So this would be a good opportunity to go for a drop. But
what are our upgrades at now?
this should be +2.
Oh,
Plus
yeah,
2.
yeah.
2-1 for Terran. So this is a big power spike. +2, very good versus Zerg. But there's just so much econ for Zerg. There's the drop at the top.
Okay, so drops coming up top. The entire Terran army is down the bottom. Just when you think you can't get recalled, the Zerg's gonna make it happen for you. And because he was able to save that low ground base up there, he's just got a free avenue right into the squishy natural of the or back natural of Terran's base. So, oh my God, this is gonna be so rough.
Yeah.
He's gonna push the turrets here, so he might shoot down an Overlord or two, but that's not gonna help you for long.
Yeah, so actually the only saving grace with this drop is there's no defiler. If there was a defiler, we would be hella dead. But now, even the queen's coming in trying to get some tanks at the bottom middle, so Avi-Love being very cost effective.
Yeah, he did get a few tanks with broodlings, but he actually lost quite a few queens. Maybe that doesn't matter. Did he lose all the... Okay, no, he's still got a few left. But these queens are not really doing as much as I thought they would. This base is gonna die.
Yeah, but in the main, gonna shut down the armories, and that's gonna be crucial. +2 armor going down. +3 wasn't even started, but that's also gonna go down. And Avi-Love, sure, he's gonna lose bottom. Well, he may not even lose bottom middle. But look how many ultras there are. Here they come, 8 ultras. Oh God!
Oh, the collateral damage too. These ultras are gonna destroy the Goliaths, and I think there's even still some spawn broodlings left if they even want to do it. So. Yeah, the Ultra is just running everything over. No vultures to speak of, and Matt is supply blocked because he lost all of his depots.
Yeah, now Avi-Love doesn't know that, but if he just did a remax right now and just win, Madinho can't build anything. He's scrambling to just get mines up. I don't even know if he started depots anywhere. Looks like bottom middle he started to build more depots, but really, he doesn't have much. He's got 53 supply in SCVs. He's got maybe, what, like 15 tanks? I mean, that's a lot of tanks, but versus 6 base Zerg, 6 base Zerg don't care about 15 tanks. They're just gonna make 100 million lings like we saw Tai 2 make. Here comes
we're crackling dropping him too.
Yeah, now we're crackling dropping.
These 3/3 lings.
They gotta be 3/3. He's had his upgrades for they are 3/3.
Oh my God. All right, well, this is gonna be rough. He's getting flyer carapace, I believe.
Look at that.
Oh, he scouts and he clones the spawn broodling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, look at those turrets. They're just completely useless.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the broodlings. They're still going. The Marines are there to kill the broodlings. Thank goodness. But yeah, that's like, where are those 15 tanks you're talking about?
They're all gone. And look at the huge production from Avi-Love. Lings and more ultras streaming across the map. Meanwhile, a drop in the main. That draws all the units back to the main. Bottom, middle, exposed. This base is dead. 100% dead.
Jeez. Yeah, there's just Infinity Zerg. All insanely upgraded against 2-1 mech that's never going to get any more upgrades. Lings overwhelming everything. Science vessels idle in the air. Oh, this is totally dead.
This is where all the depots are. We just built them.
Oh, yeah.
We get blocked again.
Where are the people supposed to live, Nyoken? Homeless Terrans. It's a problem in the future as well. So let's see, where are we going? Where are we running to? There's no minerals to mine back there.
No, there are.
Actually, yeah, there is. I forgot how slowly he took that natural.
Yeah, so actually, Madinho did survive. I thought he was going to lose everything, but actually cleans it up. More ultras bleeding off, but it doesn't matter. It's 6 base Zerg. He's got double the workers too, so he's got killer econ. He's got LZ Gamer Bank going on. He's still got all these queens. He's got 8 queens remaining. Oh my gosh.
Where are we going? I think we're just gonna stream Zerg across the map for the rest of the world. Yeah. Actually, half of his drones are idle. Probably gotta fix that. I mean, look, everything starts to fall apart as you get this close to winning the game at the end. But I think it's safe to say Mad is struggling. I mean, hey, he's not supply blocked anymore.
Yeah, for now, but more drops coming into the main. And all this is just so annoying because what do? You got to stay bottled in your main. Meanwhile, Zerg just mines out the whole map. It's not like it's Circuit Breaker where there's 500 bases.
Yeah,
There's like 10.
And unless you retake your back natural and there's no resources there anymore, you can't stop drops from coming in because they just drop and then run up the ramp.
And you don't want to build defense there. There's no reason
Yeah.
to defend it. There's no minerals to defend.
There's no gas even. He mined out the gas. So like, yeah. Oh no, mine. Wow, that's really cool. They're killing as much as his stuff is his opponents. So yeah, all that stuff. Oh, we're gonna spawn brutally. So my thing is like, look, it's not good enough to win. You have to infest the command center. I don't know if you were watching. Were you watching End of the World this week?
No, did he infest the CC?
Yeah. Zero infested a CC and blew up a bunch of his opponent's units. So the big thing to watch out for is the infest, because this is only the first game of the group. There's plenty more games to play. You can't have your mental boomed this early.
Yeah.
Are these fake?
I think this is a fake drop. It's gonna. Well, it's not gonna be a fake drop. I think he's gonna tank hits for the queens again.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought he was like clearing mines or something, or no, but he's just tanking for the queens.
He even irradiates them because he knows.
So he's gonna pre-clone all the queens.
Here they come. Oh my god, this is exactly what you should do with queens. Goodbye, tanks.
Oh my god. Thankfully the tanks weren't sieged, so the broodlings just die. They don't splash damage everything. But he's Oh, he EMP'd the queens.
He got
he got the last one too. What a badass.
Wow, that's actually really good, but doesn't matter.
No, not at all. He gets the moral victory, not the actual victory. He gets an actual loss. That's the only thing he'll be getting here. I mean, the queens are chilling, totally useless. Everything else, actually, he didn't run through all the mines, but look, there's just infinity units. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah, just so many ultras, so many lanes. Still gets through. Doesn't matter. Just that's the econ of Avi-Love right now. Even a drop in the main doesn't do much, but here comes another big drop. This one will deal a lot.
Nothing fake about it. That's it's all natural, farm-raised, grain-fed Zerg. Oh, I love there's like those anti-arbiter mines, but they're just to try to stop drops, but there's just way too much here.
Yeah, so this has got to be it for Madinho. He just is getting ransacked on both sides of the map. His armies consistently go down, so the upgrades never kick in. I mean, +3 couldn't save it. +3 can save a lot of games, but not this one.
Will the game finish before the metasynaptic node upgrade?
What upgrade is that?
I think that's, is that Queen Energy or? Yeah, it's Queen Energy upgrade.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It did finish.
Or is metasynaptic node the Defiler energy? No. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody gets that upgrade anyway. I saw for the first time yesterday. Oh, yeah. We gotta make sure that there's no lag for the last 10 seconds of our game. Yeah, for the first time yesterday, I saw the Dark Archon energy upgrade. I don't even know what it's called. Nobody knows the name of that upgrade. Anyway, this game is totally over. Why is it lagging for like the last 10 seconds? Zero's gonna plug more hamsters into his computer. I don't know what's going on here, but the game is actually over. We're watching one alive human fight one dead human.
Yeah, 180 supply to 80. I mean, tanks are good. They're not that good though. So this is gonna be Avi-Love taking game 1. I guess. You would assume.
You would imagine.
You would imagine.
I mean, all that Zerg did just die, but Terran's like a nomadic race. This is like watching Homeworld. It's like there's nothing at home. So you've got to go somewhere else, but there's not a whole lot else out there.
Well, this is never a good sign. When you start lifting your factories, I can tell you from experience that generally you're dead when that happens.
Yeah, everybody likes to talk about how Terran buildings can lift, and wow, isn't that OP? I'm like, is it though? I feel like if that's what you're relying on to save you, you're either really smart or really
dead.
An asshole, yeah.
Oh. Well, we're down to 4 factories versus about 10 hatch.
Day 29. Terran is still dead.
But this was pretty convincing from Avi-Love.
Yeah.
And I liked how he saw he scouted with the Overlord, saw that it was 1-1-1. He didn't just mindlessly think it's going to be Goliath.
He knew exactly what to do.
He knew exactly what to do. And it was just actually just perfect. The only thing that was lacking, no defilers. That's it. Everything else was beautiful.
Yeah, and I mean, he did go all queens. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why this game is still happening, but it's not.
Another drop to the main coming in. There's going to be another drop to the bottom at the same time. Meanwhile, the queens. Oh, I guess
they got EMP'd
They
again.
got EMP'd, so they don't have energy.
Stuck at queens. I mean, yeah, like I said, that's the moral of victory, not the actual victory. All right, we're irradiating drop overlords in our main. That's what we're doing. I mean, he will actually clean that drop up. What is happening here? How? Okay, there we go. All right. Finally, everything's dying at the 6 o'clock base.
Yeah, and
justice is served.
This is last mining base. So now, how does he? Okay, I know how he has so many ultras. 6 base.
Yeah,
6 base. Sure.
I know exactly why there are so many ultras out there. GG. That's gonna do it for game number 1. And that means that Avi-Love will advance on to our winners match, and Mad will unfortunately drop down to our losers challenge.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it's best of 1.
Yeah.
Like, I just always assume it's best of 3. So now we have SPX versus Lobwilla, Terran versus Protoss.
Oh boy, and these are both totally different styles of players, by the way. Like that first game was. Like they said, don't try that at home, guys. These are Brood War professionals or enthusiasts, whatever you want to call them. But coming up next, we've got SPX. He's grinding away in the hyperbolic time chamber of the Siberian winter right now. So we'll see how SPX does. He doesn't actually live in Siberia. But the idea is it's cold there, and so it's probably a good idea to stay inside and play Brood War, which is actually true everywhere in the globe. But for all intents and purposes, SPX really turned up the heat last year. He was good.